Listen to me, baby, and tell me what I'd like to know. 'Cause you've been acting shady.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your brother from another, Marlon Rashawn Graves, a.k.a. Brother Mays of the Locked and Loaded Show. You already know who my best half of
What's
this
up,
show.
y'all?
Go
Jace
ahead, let me say it.
Janae. What's good, y'all? Jace Janae in the building. I'm excited for this one
Hey,
today. I'm
she gonna be
excited.
talking tonight. Let's be real. Let's be real. Hey, y'all, we back. It's July. If you had a great 4th of July, hey, clap up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't hear about anybody getting hurt or anything, so that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, y'all, we coming back hard. We finished off our last episode with an artist spotlight. So we bringing our artist spotlight of the month right now. And if you're looking at this Shorty Pimp over here, as I'm going to go ahead and call Mr. Grant Jones in the house. Artist spotlight of our month, man. Grant Jones is in the house now. If you ain't heard the whispers, don't let the picture fool you, because this young man can sing, okay? He can sing. Grant, how you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, seriously.
Man, let me tell you something, man. When I heard that you were going to come onto the show, and I heard the name, I was like, where did I hear him from? But of course, I'm hearing straight from the heart of this show,
My
Miss
girl.
Jace Janae.
Yup, yup.
And for those that don't know, you know, Jace is a producer. She's an artist herself.
A&R. We're going to just throw A&R on
That
it.
part
There you
too.
go.
She's been finding artists as well as I that not only are independent but are really they getting out there. And we got a homegrown young man right here out of, I'm just gonna say it, Hollister, Missouri.
Yeah.
That's right down the road, y'all. If y'all heard of Branson, this is Hollister, Missouri. This
Yeah.
young man is from. Grant, talk to us, man. What Hollister, Missouri?
I know, it's crazy.
I mean, you were saying off air that you went to high school.
Yeah.
I think it was right.
Yeah. I went to Hollister for high school. Middle
Yeah.
school, I went to Spokane.
Spokane.
Yeah.
Oh, that Spokane is however you want to say it.
I never knew how it was said.
Man,
the
look,
middle of
what was it,
nowhere.
about 2,000 maybe people? Maybe?
Oh,
Maybe
less than that.
Less than that?
Probably
1,500 people?
800.
They say
Oh,
being
you got a
gracious.
great story, man.
Oh, yeah, probably 800 people.
You were singing with the cows, huh?
Oh, dude, yeah. Mooing and all. Come on.
Hey, listen, y'all. Hey, first of all, if you was listening to the break, listening to the intro of the show, and you heard that song,
Please, yeah.
And we're gonna talk about it again, but please,
Oh, yeah, love it.
he don't sound like that voice. I mean, he don't look like that voice, right? No, at the end of the day, man, that is amazing.
Thank you so much.
And we're gonna talk a little bit more about that song, because understanding that not only that song, our sister over here, Jace,
Yeah,
was the producer.
she was.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. She's been producing all
So
my
we
stuff.
bringing it home, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, first and foremost, and I want to get right to the nitty gritty, man. When did it start for you?
Like singing in general?
Just singing, yeah. When did
Since
it
I was a little
start?
kid, I was in choir, like in elementary school and that
Mhm.
kind of stuff. Middle school, I started doing band. I stopped doing choir. I didn't sing anymore
Uh-huh.
because it wasn't like cool. I started doing band. I loved it. I played the drums since I was 6, so I was the drum
Right.
captain for the high school band.
Okay,
Nice.
so you
Yeah.
was the first chair.
Yes, sir. I
Damn.
played
in
the
a
snare.
town
I got a picture of it.
In a town
It's
like
pretty crazy.
Hollister, he was probably the first chair of only 2 chairs. but I'm-
Exactly. I think there were 4 people in the drum line.
There you go,
Yeah,
there
and I
you
played
go.
the snare. It was pretty cool.
That's all right.
But yeah, then whenever I went to Hollister, that was for high school. We moved out there, and I didn't sing. I started doing sports because that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Nobody cool, quote unquote cool, sang or did
Right.
band or anything like that. And so I wanted to fit in. I never felt like I could really fit in anywhere else. I mean, you see kind of how I look, the
get it.
tattoos, all that kind of stuff.
Hey, no, it's all good.
I don't have my earrings in, but my ears are pierced and all that kind of stuff. So I started playing football, wrestling.
Yeah.
I took off in wrestling. My senior year, I grabbed a guitar while we were in ag class,
Uh-huh.
and I started playing a little bit. I started singing, and people were like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I sing a little bit." And they're like, "Dude, what?"
A little.
Yeah.
So okay, because the voice that I heard
Mhm.
was that, was it natural?
Oh yeah.
So
We
when
don't
you
have anything
started
on that.
singing, this voice just came out of you.
Oh yeah, I started with country music, believe it or
I,
not.
I was going to ask that
Yeah,
question because you're in
little
an
twang.
area. Yeah, you're in Branson,
Oh yeah,
basically.
and my dad loves country music, so I
Yeah.
grew up on country music, Michael Jackson. He's not country, but that era, and so I
Right.
started playing country music. All my friends were, like country boys and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and so to fit in, that's what I do.
I love it.
And
I
so
love it.
I mean, I sang the national anthem a couple of times, play some country music for some events,
There you
which
go.
I got videos of that kind of stuff, which is cool. But really, 3 years after high school, after I was out of college, I really started pursuing, like the TikTok stuff. My buddies convinced me to start posting TikToks
Yeah.
because I would sing around them. I'd play instruments and that kind of stuff.
I
And
actually looked you up. And
really,
it was funny. I looked, I said, I got to look him up a little bit more. You really hitting TikTok.
I'm trying.
You're really a little popular on TikTok.
Not too much, but I
Yeah.
started posting the 1st of January.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
my New Year's thing. My buddies were like,
Yeah.
you got to do it.
Yeah, because it's not just ladies that are listening to. There's some guys that are like, oh man,
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's
lip
pretty sick.
syncing to your music,
Exactly.
trying to be you. I love it, man. I love it. I want to kind of go backwards a little bit because off air we talked about, and we'll talk about this later. You just finally decided that your voice was good enough for a competition.
Yeah, in a sense. It wasn't even necessarily me, it was the people around me who pushed me
Yeah.
to they gave me the confidence for
Yeah.
sure. I kn music is the one thing I've never really had confidence in, if I'm gonna be
Right.
honest. I'm pretty confident in every aspect of my
Is that
life.
because it was more like a hobby,
E
passion, kind of like
exactly.
for you?
It was always like a
It was
closeted
never
thing.
tough.
E
Never tough.
exactly,
Okay, I get it.
I never really did it out, too much until the past couple of years,
Mhm.
and that's when everybody around me, I mean, even my buddies, they're the ones who, like, told Jace I did
Mhm.
TikTok, and
Hmm.
she was the one that was like, "Oh, we're getting you on a song.
Yeah.
For
We're
sure.
singing
That's
For
that's
sure.
how we met. Just
Exactly.
random
Really?
night
Oh.
downtown.
Yeah.
A little lit, little
We might have been a little
twisted.
yeah. I had
I
a little
love
fun
it,
that night.
man.
Yeah,
I
and
love
his
it. I love
friends.
it.
It was his
A
friends that came up to me and was like, "Hey, he sings." I was like, "Really?"
and she was like, "Show me, let me see."
Right.
But
Because people do that.
But here's the thing: when your friends or the people who you're closest
Oh
to
yeah.
are not only your biggest supporters and their fans,
Mhm.
when they are the ones pushing the buttons
Yeah.
to help you, that is not only organic, that is what people really want.
No,
Mhm.
exactly.
Because I could be the first one to tell you, man, I started singing at a young age.
Yeah.
And my grandmother, she was just like, "Oh, you good." But then you start singing in front of other family, and
Oh yeah.
they're not always that receptive.
Oh yeah.
So,
Well,
so
I mean, I started at church. I mean,
yeah.
like, I got videos of me and my dad singing together. My dad's the worship leader at our church.
Okay, there you go.
And so I
All right.
started singing alongside him. Then I stopped whenever
Yeah.
I like moved up to Springfield and stuff. And so ever since then, I mean, it was weird being on
Yeah.
stage. I was still never confident because your family, when your family tells you you're good, you're like, it's your mom, it's your grandma,
That's
it's that
right.
kind of stuff. It's your
Yeah.
dad. They have to tell you that kind of
All
stuff.
right, I'm gonna go there with you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song to sing in church?
In church, oh, you're putting me on the spot.
Ah.
Probably oh, that's a loaded question. I would probably say like a Brandon Lake song.
Oh, really?
Um,
Okay, he talking Brandon Lake. I like some
yeah,
Brandon
I do like
Lake.
some Brandon Lake.
Okay.
Either that or shoot, it's been so long, dude. It's been like 2 years since I sang in church.
So if I say Jesus loves me,
Oh yeah, everybody knows.
yes I know. You
Oh
can
yeah,
finish
I
it
know.
for me.
Oh yeah. For the Bible tells me so.
Mm.
Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong.
Come on.
Put me on the spot a
Come
little bit. I'm
on.
sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna put you on. Hey,
Put me on the
Jace, I
spot.
told you, I did, we had Ashley
Yep.
Clark on, Ashley E, I should say, in our last artist spotlight, and it was her first time and everything. Powerful voice, powerful
yeah.
voice. I tried to put it on to make that sing, and she was
Yeah.
like,
He was slick with
I
it too.
had to. You just put me on right there. I was like nervous.
No,
Okay,
but you know
okay,
what?
fine.
Get used to it, man, because somebody's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
put you on like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the beauty of it, man. I feel a vibe about you. It was like when we walked in the door, walked in the studio, and I was like, this dude already ready. He came in. You look like you came from the beach.
I'm
To be
not
honest
gonna
with you.
lie, I came from the pool.
You came from the pool?
I
Okay, I
did.
ain't mad at you. I love it. I love it. Loved it. Do you feel like with your music and your sound, do you get judged?
You know, this is gonna sound arrogant. This is gonna sound really
Please,
arrogant,
please.
but I get feedback from people, and I always ask people to give me the real input.
Yeah.
And I have friends because I'm the same way. If you're bad, I'm gonna tell you you're bad,
Right.
especially if you're my best friend.
Mm.
My best friends, they're just like that,
Mm.
and I have gotten zero negative feedback, which and it makes me feel the world, but it still doesn't give me a big head,
Yeah.
you know. And this is the one aspect of my life where I don't want to have a big head.
Mm.
I don't. Just because as a musician,
Mhm.
I know musicians who are like, "Oh, I'm great. I can do
Mhm.
this. I can do that. I can sing,"
Yeah.
and then they can't.
Yeah.
And I can't be that guy. You know?
Does your faith, because you're coming directly from
Oh yeah,
church,
I'm a
does
PK. I'm
your
a pastor's
does
kid.
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Do you think your faith is the lead?
Oh, 100%.
Because I've talked to artists before,
Oh yeah,
and faith kind of comes behind some things,
sure.
and I think a lot of that comes from confidence. You
Mhm.
know, at the end of the day. But you said your father, he plays the piano and
Exactly.
everything, and obviously he's a country music
Oh yeah, he
guy.
loves it.
One thing I've learned about country artists are so confident.
Oh yeah.
I'm just be honest, you know, when it really, because they know what they're talking about, they know the stories.
Mhm.
So how would you explain if you're in that elevator
Yeah.
and you giving your elevator pitch to somebody, a producer or whatever the case may be, what's that sound like? Who are you? How do you talk yourself up?
How I talk myself up, I know I can sing. Obviously,
Yeah.
people tell me I can sing.
Mhm.
Obviously, I wouldn't be anywhere without you know the Lord. Like I pray about it every day.
Good.
But in that setting, it's whatever you want me to do, I can do it.
I love it.
And I know I can do it, but I'm not gonna be overly cocky about it. I'm
Good.
just not. I can sing whatever I need to sing. I grew up
Mhm.
singing country music. I can sing Michael Jackson music. I can sing Justin Bieber. I can sing whatever, and I'm gonna do it
Hey, I love
to
it.
the best of my ability. And if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
I love it.
And yeah, the chance is what I need. You
I
know.
love it.
Nice.
Hey, y'all, this is Grant Jones. And if you haven't already been listening, this is our artist spotlight of the month so far. And you know what, Jace?
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to go ahead and give some people a little bit more of who he is.
Yeah.
They heard a little bit in the beginning before the show. This is your single, Please?
Yeah,
Is that
please.
correct?
Yes, sir.
And you wrote this?
I wrote this entirely. Yes, sir.
Wow, I
First
love it.
song we
Yep.
worked on
It was the
together.
first song you guys worked on
Mhm.
together?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell you what. Hey, y'all, we're going to go into the break. With that being said, we're going to listen to your
Please.
new single,
Yeah.
or should I say one of his first singles, Please by Grant Jones, produced by Jace Janae.
Yes, sir.
And pay attention for a moment. And don't you twist the words I say. I can feel it in your silence. You've been drifting miles away. So please, 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 tell me what changed. And please, 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 'cause you're not the same. Not the same. Late nights getting colder, and every text is like a lie. You got your secrets on your shoulders, and I can see it in your eyes. I won't beg for something broken. I won't chase what's running free. 'Cause if you ever really love me, you wouldn't do these things to me. Please, 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 tell me what changed. Tell me what changed. And please, 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 'cause you're not the same. Please, 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 I'm going insane. Going insane. And please, 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 don't do me this way. This way. Don't tell me that you love me if you don't feel that way. Don't tell me that you need me if you're not gonna stay. And don't you say forever if you're just playing games.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your brother from another, and of course,
Jace Janae in
you
the
know what,
building.
Jace? I'll tell you what. Hey, first of all, Was you just jamming?
I was.
I was. Listen, I know you produced the
I've listened to
song.
this song a lot of times before.
I know you produced the song. And here we got the artist himself, Mr. Grant Jones, in the house. But I'm still in awe right now. And it's making me think I might want to say please a little bit differently to my ladies. Because I'm sitting there like, please, please, please.
You're gonna start singing it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, it was beautiful, man.
Thank you so
So,
much.
so when you write your songs,
Yeah.
what's going through your head?
You know, I think I do think about past experiences. Not that it's about anybody in
You
particular.
didn't say because you ain't that old. So how many
I know.
relationships have you had?
I've been in like 2 major relationships. One of them was a long time though.
Okay.
One of them was
Yeah.
about 3.5 years.
That one will
3.5
do it to you.
years.
That
There
one
you
will
go.
do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
One will do it.
So when you're writing, obviously you say in these relationships, and you know your fans and some of these ladies gonna want to know: are you single? Are you not?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna really disclose that as of yet. But at the end of the day, who are you writing to? Because sometimes, I've learned this from some of
Yeah.
the best. I read this article, Quincy Jones, a long time ago. He says that whenever he produces something, he says, "How can I attract me?
Uh-huh.
Attract
Exactly.
me? Like how can I pull me into it as if I'm listening to it for the first time?"
Mm.
Is that something that you?
100%. And
Yeah.
all my songs are tailored to audiences of people like me.
Okay.
That's a big thing. A lot of songs nowadays, I mean, that's what it is. It's this audience, this audience.
Yeah,
That song can be anybody though.
I love it.
It's not necessarily people like me as in the sense of my age or
Mm.
people who look like me, but people who have experienced what I've experienced, you know.
Mm.
I mean, please tell me what changed. I mean, that can be anybody, you know,
Yeah,
any
true,
relationship.
true.
And people from my age, you know, up to 35, they experience that. Even
Ah.
people up into their, 50s, 60s, they
So
can
even in
experience
my
that too.
50s, I'm 53. So
No, you're not.
Oh, man, come on. See,
Okay.
I knew there was a reason I
Come
liked you,
on.
man. Come on now.
But that's the
know-
thing. I mean,
hey,
even
it's
like
all good.
not even saying this. This isn't a broad spectrum, but
Mm,
I mean the divorce rate's so high. I mean,
true.
please tell me what changed.
yeah.
You know, I won't beg for something broken.
Wow, that just opened up the door to maturity.
Yeah,
You really paying attention, aren't
that's the
you?
thing.
Because it's funny because somebody said, and I'll be honest, it was an R&B artist, Avant, said this a couple years ago. He said, the love songs have died out,
Oh yeah,
and I don't want to say we blame rap for it, but rap kind of took our love songs and did this.
and took love into lust.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Love it. I like that.
And I like.
That's a song.
I
You need to
consider.
plug that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, we can make
Yeah.
something happen.
Yeah.
I consider mine. It's almost love songs, but I think of it as like yearning. I'm yearning
Yearning
for
music.
something that
Wow.
I desire so much. And you'll hear a new song coming out. It's called "Who Am I."
Okay.
It'll be probably in a couple months. But the line I love most about the song, what is it? It's "Who am I meant to be?"
Mhm.
But it's I'm longing for the day that someone says I love you, and I need you to be here by my side.
Wow.
And I have no idea when that day will come. So for now, I'll just run far, far away from here.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Now, just him saying that,
Right.
I want to know. I want to know. Talk to me about artists as you were growing up. You said Brandon Lake, obviously. You
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
him as
A Christian singer.
Christian
Yeah.
singer, obviously. But when did the transition change for you? Because country's one thing.
Mhm.
Michael Jackson obviously is international.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His music lives on. When did it change for you to say, you know what, Dad, Mom, hey, listen,
Yeah.
I love singing gospel, but this right here really motivates me.
You want to know what's crazy? And
Yeah.
my mom found them the other day. They're embarrassing.
Yeah.
There's videos of me singing when I'm about 11 to
Yeah.
14 years old, more like 11 to 13 years old,
Right.
of me on my mom's iPad watching from a little other tablet the lyrics to Justin Bieber songs. And me singing along to them and all of this
What?
stuff. Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved this stuff. But the difference is growing up as a pastor's kid,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
stuff's just not normal.
Right.
You don't do that. You don't sing about girls. You don't sing about this and
Right,
that.
right.
You sing Christian music, and that's what you do.
Yeah,
And every male in my family, and I have so much background, is a preacher of some sort, a
yeah.
minister, and it's weird being the first one who's not. You know, it is. And I know there's a calling on my life to do
Mhm.
something, and I think this is it.
I've been a licensed minister in 10 years.
Yeah.
Never pastored a church. Of course, I preached on several different platforms.
Yeah.
But somebody said to me years ago, they said, "You don't preach like most preachers." And
Mhm.
I said, "Well, I don't want to." So when I look at this or listen to you as an artist, you don't sound like a lot of R&B artists.
Uh-uh.
There's something that's very unique. And did you kind of notice that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, and I know people are different,
Oh yeah.
but I really believe when I listen to you, you're bringing back the purity of R&B singing. You know, I used to have
Thank
this
you.
playlist called the Blue Eye Soul. And I'm just calling it what it was. It was the Blue Eye Soul. It was some of the best R&B singers, soul singers that didn't look like me. All the way back to, you know, Bolton, Michael Bolton, if I'm saying that correctly, old school singing, you know, or I can go back to what am I think? Phil Collins. Phil Collins
You
is,
going
I'm just gonna
back.
be real. If he's in his last days right now. But man, he was one of the few singers, and when I was coming up, plays the drums, but could sing.
Mhm.
A serious
Oh yeah.
soul singer that didn't look like me. So when you sing that soul that's coming out of you,
Yeah.
and this is where I tell people stop putting a color on it because
Oh
there's no
yeah.
color to soul.
Yeah,
I agree. I
Stop
agree
putting
to
color
that.
on it.
that's true.
Cause it's like somebody came here to Springfield. One of my kids came here to Springfield, and they said, "Dad, we went to some barbecue spot. They didn't even know white people could barbecue like that." And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's kind of where I grew up. Was
Hey.
white folk, black folks, all kind of folks.
You know how to
Yeah.
cook.
Barbecue.
You know how to cook.
You know what I'm trying to say? So the point is that have you created your own identity so far?
And I think so. Obviously my biggest role model, this is, I mean, it's corny, is
Yeah.
Justin Bieber. I
Of
mean,
course.
that's
Okay.
that's the guy I've been watching since I was a little kid.
Well,
And I mean, people tell me all the time, I like a lot of my songs sound like him,
Yeah.
or the way I sing kind of sounds like him. But even Jace told me whenever we first started, I do have a very unique voice,
yeah.
especially when it comes to R&B.
Hmm.
But what I love and where I'm creating, I don't think it's established yet, but I'm
Mhm.
creating my sound. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that.
Especially whenever it comes to R&B. But I love singing Sam Cooke, Etta James. I
Ooh, now
love
you
singing.
talking now.
Yeah,
You
I love
talking.
singing that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And but yeah, finding my identity in that, I really am. I think I'm building that right now. I think so.
I want you to talk up because we're gonna go into this next break, and I want you to talk up this next song, and I Closure.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, in order to talk about closure, you were seeking closure.
Yeah. This
Talk-
one might have been about somebody.
Yeah, because I was like, well, you know, he's either sending a message
Yeah.
or it's already been sent. What sparked that?
You know, I came out of a relationship and
Yeah.
it sucked, and I loved this girl more than anything in the world.
Right.
But I knew it wasn't good for me,
Wow.
and so I had to find closure in it.
I love it.
And you'll hear in the song, "Closure." That's when I told her it's over,
Oh my
and
goodness.
and I did. And honestly, I told her multiple times. I had to go. I went back and
Yeah.
back and forth about it, just because I loved this person more than anything in this world. But finding closure is a really good thing. It really is.
How long? And I know for me how long, but how long does it take you to start from the beginning to the end of a song and know that it's ready?
You know, I don't.
Yeah.
So for all my songs, it's been different. Please and Closure, I wrote them within the same week. So Please took me about 3 days. I wrote it in 1 day, and then I tuned it for the next couple days.
Look at that.
But I sang it over and over again. I sang it to my buddies.
Yeah.
I really knew it was ready whenever I recorded it on my phone, and I was playing the soundtrack through my MacBook, and I sent it to my dad. I was like, "Dad, is this good?" He's like, "Dude,
Wow.
you need to release that ASAP." Closure, that one took me a little less than 2 days. I
Yeah.
fine-tuned it the second day, but I loved how raw it was.
I
And
love
that's what I love about my songs is I feel like they're so raw. And so I just like to go.
I
I
love
don't
it.
I don't want to do too much and mess them up, but
I was gonna say,
yeah, a few hours.
before we even got to like get, doing our first recording session, I
Mm.
told him, I was like, hey, well, once I got his TikTok, I watched some
Yeah.
videos, I messaged him, I said, bro, I said, yeah, I need to get you in the studio. I said, if you want
Yeah.
to pull up, just check out the space,
Yeah.
whatever, we could do that. And he came and we just kind of talked about it. And one of the things that we talked about was him wanting to work on like songwriting, because a lot of the TikToks and everything were covers.
Yeah.
And so I'm not gonna lie, like once we got through our first session together
Yeah.
and you were talking about needing help with songwriting, when you brought me Please and Closure,
Yeah.
I was turning around like, what help do you need?
Well, it's like because I'd never written songs before. I was like,
Yeah.
it's hard, dude.
Oh no, yeah.
Writing
Well-
songs is freaking hard.
So with and it really is. It's very hard. A lesson that I learned, and I'm not sure if you already there or not. And you can talk on this if you want. Some people do, some people don't. But there are some publishing aspects of this whole thing. When you are putting music out of your own, you got to protect yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Was that a conversation that your father and you had, or maybe your mom and you had, to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
how do you protect yourself in this?
What do you mean in the aspect of what? Like,
Well, the music has changed.
yeah,
Let's be
yeah.
honest. And even to the point of now we have now we actually have people recording and doing their songs on YouTube, and next thing you know, bam, it's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
But even before it hits YouTube, the question is, was it copywritten?
Yes.
Was it this? Did you have your publishing rights? Did you have-
Exactly.
because sometimes what's happening is that's getting more popular than your actual release
Exactly.
itself.
Yeah.
And so there's a difference.
Oh yeah.
So
So me and my dad did
yeah.
have a conversation about that. My dad has a couple songs out on like iTunes and Spotify,
Yeah.
Christian songs, and
Yeah.
my dad's phenomenal. Especially music. He is literally, even over Justin Bieber, my biggest idol. But he taught me about BMI and
There
that
you
kind of
go.
stuff, and putting my music through there. Jace
Yeah.
actually helped me do
Yeah,
that
we've had
because I
some
couldn't figure it out
You've
on
had
my
some
own.
conversations?
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
my dad didn't have time
Yeah.
for him to walk me through it all. So she helped me
I love
walk
it.
through
I
that.
love
But
it.
yeah, he made sure that I did all the right things to make sure, like, I wasn't stealing somebody else's work,
Yeah.
things like that. Which he knows my like lyrics are very authentic. Like I don't steal from anybody. The a little bit of what's the word controversy around Please was the Sabrina Carpenter please
yeah.
please.
I'm glad you brought that
Yeah.
up, because initially when I heard the song,
Uh-huh.
the first thing I said was, Sabrina, 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 Sabrina,
Yeah.
where are you?
Yeah.
Because I listened to a Sabrina Carpenter song and I'm going, whoa. But then when I listened to what you did,
Mm-hmm. It's different.
it's very different.
It is different. The words the words please are obviously the
Yeah,
same.
of course.
But I mean the song's completely different.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing: the inspiration is
Mhm.
there. I listened to you talk about Sam Cooke, and I learned something about
yeah.
Sam Cooke years ago.
Mhm.
Obviously, one of the most iconic leading artists of his time. And think about when this happened in the 60s.
Right.
He was a leading artist for years, but things did not change until he wrote a song that said, "This is real." And we can go into lyrics and all that, but this became so real when he started talking about what was going on around him, his community,
Mhm.
the identity of him, a black man talking about change.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. At that time. Now, let's fast forward 40-something years later.
Yeah.
Here we are. You're a young man. You just happen to be white.
True.
And you talking about love.
Oh yeah. I'm a sucker for it.
Hey, y'all. You are listening to the Locked and Loaded Show.
Yes, you are.
Jace Janae, our producer, my co-host, and of course, our special guest in the house, Mr. Grant Jones. Introduce Closure to our people as we go out to the break.
You want me to sing it?
I want you to introduce any way you want to introduce it. You do it.
Oh, yeah.
Closure is my second single. I love it. But it talks about, having that love that you just can't have anymore, because it's not good for you. And so finding closure is a very, very good thing.
Hey, y'all. Y'all heard it all. We're coming right back. This is the Lock and Loaded Show.
You got used to my forgiveness, thought I'd never walk away. Even good hearts have a limit, and mine finally broke today. Used to beg for your attention, now I barely say your name. Funny how the one I died for is the reason that I changed. Closure, that's when I told her it's over. Gave all I had, now my soul hurts. Stayed too long, now my heart's sober. Trying to heal from all the pain your love stirred. And baby, you told me those lies, the same ones you told the other guys. Trying to trust while you're trying to hide the truth and all the things you said to me. I gave you chance after chance, thought somehow you finally changed. Loving you just left me lost, somewhere buried in the pain. I kept reaching for your heart, you kept pulling yours away. Funny how I fought for us till there was nothing left to say. Closure, that's when I told her it's over. I gave all I had, now my soul hurts. Stay too long, now my heart's sober. Trying to heal from all the pain your love stirred. And baby, you did it this time, and now there's no change in my mind. Too many tears left behind. Guess your stars, they don't shine with mine. Stay through every broken promise, every time you cross the line. I kept patching up the damage while you slowly changed my mind. Gave you every piece I had, though it was never enough. You kept asking for forgiveness, I just kept calling it love. Closure, somehow I told her it's over. No more pulling me in closer. Love got heavy, truth got bolder. And tonight I finally choose my own world. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over.
I don't know about y'all, but this whole break, all we've been doing is bobbing our heads. I must be real. Lady, whomever you are, if you didn't get the idea or get the message that this song was about closure to the situation, you got it now.
It's true.
Bro. Hey, y'all don't understand. It's been a long time since this old body really has moved to some really good soul music, especially by Mel. And the fact that you're local, I feel like I can just reach out and touch. You know what I'm saying? Just reach
Come
out
on.
and touch my brother. No, great job once again, man. That was Closure, y'all. That was another single off this upcoming. I just want to call it. Is it more like an EP for you, or
Kind of.
do you have a
I don't
title for
even
this
know.
album? Or what's
So,
going on?
I want to release these 3 singles.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you would call it an EP or not.
No, EP is a little more than
Yeah,
that.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be an album
I love it.
soon.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hey man, build that
Soon.
credibility.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think people understand, when you're in a situation like this, because I believe you're not only in the beginning of your career, you gotta have a long lasting career. As long
hope
as you
so, yeah.
keep everything, humble and,
Oh, of
and
course.
of course. But I want people to understand, because we talked about the aspect of writing. We
Yeah.
talked about where the thought process comes in. The business side,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, the publishing and everything. have you thought far enough to say from the business side of this, how are you approaching it?
I haven't too much. I'm kind
Mhm.
of just jumping into this thing.
Okay.
Obviously, I want to get into like the clothing brands. I want to get into
Okay.
that kind of stuff, especially for like promotion stuff. But
Mhm.
a little bit here on social media, a little bit there.
I love it. I love it.
I've never experienced this before. I mean, I really am just literally jumping right into it.
It's a first.
Yeah,
Trust me, and I can say from years of experience, there's always a first to everything.
yeah.
You talk about clothing brand, man. You got a local person right here that helped even start
Oh
this
yeah.
show. I'm just gonna call it out. See, HUD, you better be listening. Unity Clothing Line,
Oh
yo.
yeah.
Yo.
I'm ready for
We're
whatever.
gonna have to put him on because
I love my fashion.
can we go ahead and just talk about a little bit of it
Of what?
about so American Idol.
Okay.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can talk about
We
it.
can talk about it.
about
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So obviously, I came in and you were talking about American Idol, and I asked the question, like, "What do you mean? You already own?" He was like, "I just auditioned."
Yeah.
Talk about that experience.
So my best friend, his name's Josh. Okay.
Okay,
That's my day one. That's my boy.
I love it.
So about 5 months ago,
Mhm.
we were talking. We were in my old apartment in Branson, and he's the one who convinced me to start posting TikToks.
There you go.
And he goes, "Why don't you just put? Why don't you send in a audition for American Idol, the video auditions?"
Right.
And I was like, "No, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would I ever do that?
Right,
That doesn't
right,
even make sense."
right,
He's
right.
like, "Don't be an idiot. Like, who cares if you win? If you don't win,
I
like,
get
at
it.
least try. Like, you
I
can
get
sing.
it.
Obviously, you can sing, Grant. Like, don't be an idiot.
Right.
Send one in. Like, he's like, quit being an idiot, basically, to use good words."
Okay.
And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it, bro." He's like, "Whatever, dude. If you're gonna waste your talent, waste your talent. Whatever." And so I did it without telling him. I did it without telling anybody.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see. 3 weeks ago, I
Mhm.
got accepted. My video
Really?
got accepted.
Now, just talk about the process here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember, and we talked about this off air.
Yeah.
I was blessed enough to be a local judge for talent who was qualifying
Yeah.
for American Idol, and this was years ago. And so I understand the process
Mhm.
and everything. When you think about 5 months ago when you submitted,
Yeah.
and here we are, 3 weeks ago, let's just say, less than 4 months altogether.
Oh yeah.
4 months of this process. What was going through your mind that whole time? Like, they didn't accept me.
Yeah,
What was
exactly.
going
Like,
on?
I thought it was gonna be quicker than what it was, of
Yeah.
course. Like a yes or no, of
Yeah.
course. Which I don't think whenever you send in the video audition, they give you a no if it's a no. I think they just don't talk to you again.
Mhm.
I was freaking out. Then, literally 2, 3 weeks ago at work, I'm sitting there in the break room, and I get an email. Your callback has been accepted.
Accepted.
Yeah, and I got it. I scheduled it immediately,
There you go.
and it was on Tuesday. It was 2 days ago, or
Wow.
yesterday.
Wow.
And I did the live Zoom audition in front of 8 producers. I was on there. I sang 2 songs. It was awesome. And then immediately they pulled me into a separate chat room and said, "You're moving on to round 3."
I love it. And a lot of people, and you're talking from a standpoint of virtual and video and
Mhm.
things to that level. A lot of people don't understand. It's changed. Where before everything was live.
Mm.
Now there's some of these supplementary auditions are
Yeah.
all virtual to a point where by the time we see it, I mean,
Yeah.
there's been a lot that's
Oh
happened.
yeah, the process is crazy.
What surprised you the most about the process itself?
To be honest, I recorded my whole Zoom thing too. The lady asked me why I don't perform, okay? And it's the same thing with why I don't perform currently. I just never thought I was good enough to even get to where I'm at.
Mhm.
I never thought I was good enough to even get on a Zoom call with the producers. Like I like that baffles
Yeah.
me. I mean, I'm from Hollister, Missouri. You said like Hollister?
Yeah, hey,
What?
I'm
Like that's crazy.
anything can happen.
And that's the truth,
yeah.
and that's why I listen to my friends. Like anything really can happen, and I mean, even all my friends now, they're my biggest supporters, and my parents are my biggest supporters. Even Jace, I mean,
Yup.
like
Yeah.
she supports
Number
me
one
more than
fan.
she probably even should. Like
Number one fan.
it's crazy.
Because think
But,
about
like-
this, and we were talking this off air. This is an opportunity for
Oh,
both of y'all. I mean,
exactly.
your music that you produce, and obviously he's not the only person you produce,
Mm.
but this is an opportunity where names now do this. They're
Mhm.
blossoming. And what I'm thinking, I'm sitting there going, oh my God, he's on my show. He's on Locked and Loaded show, you know. So have you thought about, because I mean, in the off time, people think about, oh man, when it gets to this, when it gets to that. Do you have an idea of what not only is about to happen,
Mhm.
but say American Idol has nothing to do with your future?
Yeah.
What's next?
You know, next is like the show I'm doing on the 23rd. Just
Okay.
more and more of those.
And you want to talk
Getting
about
as many
you wanna
eyes.
you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. The Safe Haven show.
Okay.
I'm opening. I can't remember who am I opening
For Verse.
Verse. Yeah.
Opening for
Who's
Verse.
phenomenal.
Oh, what?
I
I'm a
listened to.
fan.
I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, really? This is what I have to go before? Like, really?
And let's talk that up, because we got some information in the break that you'll see. Poster we've already been putting it
Oh,
on
yeah.
our putting it on our show before. But the Safe Haven, obviously, we are currently at the Safe Haven
Yeah.
Studios / LNL Studios.
Yup.
You know, the Safe Haven has done some great things in the latter year. Obviously, Jace being a part of the open mic nights, things to that level. But this is your second or third.
This is the
venue.
third Safe Haven
Third
show.
Safe Haven
Mhm.
event. And kind of talk about that. So if people don't know, because what to expect,
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we started this, I want to say I don't think it was December. I'm trying to remember the exact date of our first show.
Mhm.
But pretty much I've kind of, not just me, but a lot of local artists have been vocal about
Mhm.
access to
Mhm.
shows or just being able to perform, period. And so big majority of the artists I know, we all perform at the Regency. And that's only if you get selected and if you
Right.
can sell some tickets, and
Yeah.
you know, which that's a process that happens all around the
Mhm.
world. But you know, once I started working more with community partnerships and brought up some of the, you know,
Shout out to
entry,
Community
yep, shout out.
Partnerships, our biggest supporter here.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yeah, just talking about like the entryway for artists to be able to perform and stuff. And so putting together a showcase was something that they kind of,
Yeah.
you know, made me aware, like, hey, if you want to do this, we can do it. We'll pay the artist. We'll, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that's great. So I at first, and I'm still trying to reach out for artists that I know haven't touched the stage
Mhm.
or don't get the opportunity to touch the stage as much.
Mhm.
And so the last one we did kind of ended up being a tribute to my friend Zay that
I
passed
remember.
away.
Yeah.
But me and my group headlined it, and now we're just trying to keep it going and keep it more frequent and just give artists an opportunity to touch the stage. So
I love it.
Crazy. That's
when
awesome.
you find artists like this, how does that make you feel?
I get excited. I don't know if Grant understood my level of excitement. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously when we first met, like I said, it was a little twisted. We was out, you know, having fun and
We're having fun.
everything. But just I mean, for me personally, I get excited about singers in general because there's not a lot of people or artists that I record with or have recorded with that sing.
Because I know you're very selective, and that's
Oh,
something.
I mean, I'm not a selective. I'm open to work with anybody.
Well, that's true. You're
Yeah.
open, but
Yeah.
I just want to be honest. You're open. That's
Yeah,
number
yeah.
one. But you are selective on how it gets out, when it gets out,
Yeah.
and I think that's what makes you unique about being a producer itself. And with that being said, back to you. How are you choosing your producers?
You know, I have had other people reach out to me.
Yeah.
The big thing is Jace is so genuine. She's the first person who gave me a chance, realistically.
love it.
Said, "Hey, I have a studio. Let's go record."
Got it.
And like nobody did that for me before. Other people have heard me sing. Other producers have heard me sing. Nobody's done that for me. And without her, like, I mean, it's been 10 days since I've released,
Yeah,
if that.
yeah.
And I'm at 1,500 streams,
1,500,
500 monthly listeners. Without her, I would be nothing. I would be
Off word of
literally
mouth.
still, walking down the
That's
street,
the amazing part of this is the opportunity.
I'm about to say though,
But she's real. That's the thing.
I
She's
appreciate
so real.
I
She's
love it.
literally the coolest person. Like
Thank you, bro.
I swear, I was like all my friends. Like when we recorded those two songs, "Closure" and "Please," I was like, guys, you got to come with her. You got to meet Jace. She's literally the
Thank
best.
I love it.
Oh yeah, and they came and they loved her.
Yeah.
And I play her music for them all the time. I love it.
Yeah,
Now,
we
you-
fans of each other. for sure.
You mentioned to us off air that you play multiple instruments.
Yeah.
In any of these tracks or should I say these songs that we're listening to, are you the one playing
No, not
some
in
of
these ones. I'm
these?
not.
Not yet.
these.
No.
Okay.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
The
Okay.
album
Yeah.
will be.
Okay, because
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling, and you know if you decide to do this, you know you can put my name on it if you want to. But I feel like if you are going to do something with behind instruments,
Mhm.
something like a Bruno Mars style.
Yeah,
You understand
exactly.
where I'm
Exactly.
going with
Like
this? You know, was it
funky, cool.
funky,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
cool?
You
I
can
like
get
I,
that.
down with it. Yeah.
I see. What was it? Anderson Paak that
Oh,
they
Oh,
came together.
love him.
I feel like you have that vibe.
and I think that's true. I think I can
Now,
for sure.
so here's the next question: Can you
Mhm.
dance?
I can't dance. That's one thing about Grant Jones. He
I
can't.
thought we was gonna have another Justin on
I was
us.
No,
hey,
I
you know,
can't
we
dance.
I'm thinking.
No,
can
Jason
we
see
get
me trying to
3
dance
out
a
of
little bit. I
3 on
can't
this
dance.
one? But 2 out of 3, I'm
Two,
good
I'll
with.
take 2 out of 3 any day. I can't dance. That's for sure. I'll
It's
be
all
honest about
good,
that one.
man. I love it, man. So obviously the American Idol opportunities,
Mhm.
and of course, once you get to a certain point, there's a lot that you wouldn't be able to say in regards to moving forward. But and I know they keep you kind of silent if you
Yeah.
get to that point. Or when. I'm not gonna say if, when you get to
When, for
that point.
sure, for sure.
So once that passes, you have a show already coming up
Yeah.
on the 23rd. Safe Haven is putting this on, but I understand, and I want to say this openly, it's at a different location. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Kind of talk about that a little bit.
yeah. The first 2 shows that we did were at the Riff, but
Mhm.
now we're gonna be at Moontown Sound, which is literally like right up the street from the studio. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Moontown Sound, I want to talk this up a little bit because Moontown Sound is started off of is it owned by another producer? Is it owned? How was this?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure because just to kind of backtrack a little
Yeah.
bit, when we started doing these shows, we collaborated with the Melody Room.
Yeah.
Sam Timmerman's been the host for all of them, and me
Yeah.
and him collaborate on choosing the artists and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna assume that maybe he had some type of connection with Moontown Sound, and that's why I got
I'm
moved.
gonna put something out
I
there
was
for
about to say, I
you.
feel
I'm gonna
like
put something out there for you. You know, my ears is always in
Ears to
in
the
the
streets.
mix.
Ears to the streets.
Let's give a big shout out to Mr. Dion.
Oh, okay.
All
Word.
right, Mr. Dion Beadle. I'm gonna throw that out there because there's a lot of stuff that he's been working on, and
Nice.
Dion is one of our it's part of our how would I call it the
Street out.
music side of
Yeah.
this whole thing, kind of like yourself.
Mm.
He's a producer that helps with a lot of young people. Happening to my cousin too. It is what it is. But Dion has been in this community, been producing a lot of good music over the years. Christian music, gospel, R&B, one of the premier producers, been around. And I want to give a shout out to that whole team
Nice.
who has opened up Moonstruck
Oh yeah.
because now it brings something back not only to Springfield but to the north side.
Yeah.
To the north
Yeah,
side.
come
Now,
on.
let's be real, you know. So what that does is it opens up the door for a lot of opportunities for many people. Now, with that being said, new venue, new sound, have you said to yourself, hey, maybe I want to look at some other cities as well? Has anybody said to you already, hey, come to Kansas City, come to St.
No,
Louis? Nothing like
they
that?
haven't. No.
No?
Yeah. Definitely not. I just think it's because I'm still so new.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, you know that's about to change, right?
I hope so. I hope so. I do.
Because you on the L&L show, you on the Lock.
Oh,
and
I
Loaded
know.
show.
I know.
It's about to
I'm
get
nervous
out
about
there,
this.
you know?
I'm nervous about this, let alone Moon City,
It-
which is crazy. I'm so like extremely thankful for the opportunity. It's
I
like
love it.
it's so nuts that I'm even getting to do this, and all my family and friends are so excited to come out and watch everybody.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Not just me, but everybody else. Like it's really cool.
Grant,
But I hope so soon.
no, and you're fine. Grant, I before we get into this last song, because I don't want to throw everything out there yet. It's the title is Love.
It's love.
What you really know about love?
I know a little bit about
You know
love.
about- you talk about your past
I've been in
relationships, stuff
love,
like
yeah.
that. It is, but here's the thing, and the reason why I ask that is because you may have generations of people. I mean, let's be real. I'm 50 something. And so when I think of love, I think of it from a whole nother standpoint.
Yeah.
Um,
This one's a little raunchy.
Little raunchy. And that's why I'm asking you, because when I listen to it, I'm
Yeah.
like, what movie
I
have you
know.
been watching?
I wanted to have fun with this one.
Whose relationship was you digging into? Hey, y'all, you know, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna go into this last song real quick. It's called It's Love. And boy, y'all gonna really like this. This is the Lock and Loaded Show.
Love is love is love is love is love is love. Easy love, baby, you got everything I need for sure now. Take control and show me all the ways I can please you more. Are you sure? Cause I love it when that black dress hits the floor now. Tell me yours, what is it that's gonna make you feel for more now? I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. No other heart I'm longing for. I'm yours, I'm yours.
Yo, 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 what? Good morning, everybody. You know, today I want to ask y'all, do y'all live a happy, fulfilling life? And if the answer is no, one of the main reasons might be is because maybe you're not grateful for what you already have. See, you know, the saying, you know, half cup, half empty or half full or whatever. You gotta see the good things in life and be thankful and happy for the small things that you have. Because if you just look around, you can see people who have it much, much worse than you, right? So, guys, can we always do better? Yes. But we also have to be content as we're striving. So, guys, remember, the word for today is thankfulness and gratitude. But you all have a great rest of y'all day. And peace.
A new historic Route 66 exhibit is opening. It's called The Mother Road, the African American Experience on Historic Route 66. This exhibit is being hosted by Drury University at the former Benton Avenue AME Church. Dr. Lyle Foster, the associate professor at Missouri State University, says there are many experiences involving the African American community and Route 66 that are often overlooked. He says this event will help highlight and share untold parts of history.
In those stories are some powerful anecdotes, secrets for life, testimonies of resilience, and what that experience was like. And we find that this is a very important and very powerful story that has to be told.
Dr. Foster says he hopes this exhibit will give a new perspective and what has contributed to the Springfield that we know today. Now, this is a free event. It'll be open to the public starting tomorrow. On your screen now, you'll see the days and times you can visit the Mother Road exhibit. We have that information on our website at ky3.com.
All right, y'all. I'm just gonna be real. I done had my aphrodisiac by sitting up here listening to Grant Jones again. Like, it's love, it's love, it's love.
It's love.
Man,
Come on.
I'm just gonna be 100% honest, man. I might need you singing my wedding.
Hey, I
I'm
can
just
do
being
it.
real.
I can do it.
I mean, he he told me, but we were talking about this off air, man. It's you know, Leon Thomas just recently won the Artist of the Year award for male artist for BET Awards. I mean, the man is all that.
Phenomenal.
But then when you start thinking about the songs that Leon's his background, I start thinking about how R. Kelly started. I start thinking about people like we said earlier, Luke James and all that. Man, you have a vast variety of inspiration in front of you. If you
yeah.
can work with any artist, and I wanna say this outside of Justin Timberlake, because I know that's your boy.
Bieber.
Justin
Bieber.
Did I say Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber. I'm sorry. But Justin Bieber, excuse me. Who would that artist be and why?
That artist would be Daniel Caesar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now I can see it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's probably my second biggest inspiration to music for sure.
Wow.
That's a goat. That's a goat.
Okay,
right there.
so now
Yeah.
I can kind of see where your
He's
vision was starting.
he's
Yeah.
so he's so raw.
Yeah.
Like any of his shows, anything like that, it's him playing, it's him singing, everything. And I mean, his background vocals are amazing.
Yeah.
But like his lyrics are insanely good.
What draws you to that style? Because
know-
that's a very unique
Yeah,
style with
it
Daniel
is.
Caesar.
Just the feel, the
Yeah.
way he gets people feel in a certain way. Like when I
Mm.
listen to his music, oh my, I can feel every emotion that he's like
love
telling
it.
me to feel.
I
You know,
love it.
and that's huge for me. And like even whenever I started out with Jace, I told her like
Mhm.
that's what I want. I want the Daniel Caesar meets
Yeah.
Justin
Yeah.
Bieber. That's what I want.
Yeah.
But like if I could work with anybody, and actually that was 3 questions on my American Idol thing today
There
was
you go.
the top 3 artists you could collab with. You know who they were? Justin Bieber,
Wow.
Daniel Caesar, and Adele.
Oh, so Adele's, that's a whole nother level.
No, I
right
know
there.
exactly.
Hey, you know,
Which is like insane for me to say, but
hey, I'm gonna be real.
I mean, it's
that,
Adele. Come on.
that's my alternative Beyonce right there. That I
Mhm.
would be like if I ever had the opportunity.
Oh,
I saw her live.
my dad. Yeah,
sing.
my dad did too. He sent me videos. I was like,
I saw her
"What?"
live sing,
That's
and you know, there's certain artists in a lifetime
Mhm.
that you admire, and I watched half her show, and I was, I'm like, okay, this is Adele, but then she says, oh, I'm about to in her, native English language, I'm about to go to a whole nother level or whatever, and she says, I'm
Mhm.
like, how do you go from here to here? And I'm no, there's real talk because when you listen to particular artists, you listen for that rawness and she just took it to a whole nother level of
Mhm.
raw,
Yeah.
and it's amazing because I look at English artists that come over that sing all the time and come over here and they dominate in so many
It's
ways.
nuts.
UK
It's
artists.
crazy.
Like, have you heard of Sienna Spyro?
Yes, I
Oh
have.
my gosh, unreal.
Very.
She's so good.
Which makes me think even Sienna, because her whole story is just amazing. Number one, but just to think of the origin,
Mhm.
where does that soul come from? And so when because it's back to you, because I'm listening to you, man, and I'm saying this is generational sound.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you.
This is real talk.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know people gonna say, man, you hyping him up a little bit. Yeah, I am. I am.
Because it's true.
Because at the end of the day, Grant, you have the perfect name. You have the perfect persona. You have you have it.
Thank you.
And if anybody comes back, listens to this episode after they done heard whatever episodes in the
Yeah.
future that's gonna have you, I want people to know he's gonna make it.
Thank
He's
you.
gonna make it.
And this was the first one.
I appreciate it.
This was
Well,
the
you
first
tell him,
one.
man, you got your groundbreaking
yeah.
right here.
Right here.
In the Safe Haven
Come on.
L&L Studios.
Springfield,
You know what I'm
Missouri. Come
saying?
on.
Springfield, Missouri. Listen, people are gonna wanna know who you are. They're gonna probably want to book you for everything and anything. How do people get in touch with you, man?
Man, I'm on TikTok. I'm ._.grant. Grant Jones 6094 on Instagram. Yeah.
I love it.
That's
I love
my
it.
biggest
I
ones.
won't even repeat that one more time. IG, where is it?
It's IG is Grant Jones 6094. TikTok is I am ._.grant.
Hey, listen, you're going to start seeing us posting a lot of his stuff and videos on our site. That's the Lock and Loaded show.
Yeah.
We do have our own IG now. People been asking, why don't you do this? And that? Hey, there's a process.
We working
Oh, yeah.
on it. We working on
There's a
it.
process here. Trust me, for those that don't know, this is a GSVR, obviously gun safety and violence reduction.
Oh, yeah.
It's the foundation of our show. Just because when we started our show, it was all about talking about how can we keep people or keep youth away from violence.
Oh,
Let's be
yeah.
real. Let's
Oh,
be
yeah.
real. And organically, music has just kind of set in.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, I've heard more people say that when I think of peace when I'm listening to what? Music.
hmm
So I thank God that we have such talent as a co-host here.
Oh, yeah.
Jace.
Thank you.
I told people, in the beginning, I don't foresee Jace being so local after about a year.
Oh, I
And from
totally
the
agree.
time that we started,
Totally agree.
because of the experience that I've had
hmm
of being around some major artists in my life, and living in Miami, Florida, obviously flip flops and all. But being able, no, real talk,
Yeah.
just like you are right now,
Yeah, I'm rocking my
going in and
flip-flops
out
right
of the
now.
Exposed,
studio,
exposed.
and you seeing people, with names like Khaled, and you see
Oh yeah.
people like Flo Rida, you see all these new artists. I mean, I was at an interview where I was just in the room at my radio station,
Yeah.
and John Legend's there.
Oh,
And like real talk, I got a picture of him. I put him high up
That's
on my
crazy.
wall. Where and the question I asked him, I said, "How?" And he
hmm
just looked at me. He's like, I can answer that question. He said he just looked up. He said, "I put everything and all my trust in the man upstairs."
Oh, that's the truth.
And
Come on.
I'm loving the fact that you're a PK kid,
Oh
but
yeah.
I can
Proudly.
see that where God is really using you.
Oh yeah.
And I
I
thank
totally
you, Grant.
agree.
I thank you for stopping by the studio.
I thank you for having me.
Hey,
Seriously, I
man,
don't deserve
listen.
any of this. Come on.
What you mean? Come on. Last week we was talking, and we was finishing up our the month of June, and we had just had Miss Ashley E. Clark, who's
Mhm.
already doing great things, even with
Oh yeah.
you
yeah.
and everything. And I said, Jace, I said, anybody you feel could come on our next artist spotlight. Man, she didn't hesitate. She just said Grant Jones. I'm like,
Thank you so much.
and so I have been on your vibe, man. I've literally been
I
listening,
appreciate it.
and I'm a
Seriously.
fan. So thank you, man, once again. And
Oh
for our
yeah.
fans who are listening, obviously, if you want that same opportunity to come on our show, and I apologize for some people who have been reaching out, and man, it's just been a lot. We've been getting a lot of requests. We only do this twice a month, so we have to be not only selective, but we have to be cognizant of, hey, this we're working on it. We're working on it. But lock and loaded 417 at gmail.com. That
Come
is
on.
LOCKNLOCK. Did I say that again? I'll get it wrong.
Yeah,
Lock and loaded. LOCKNLOADED.
There it go. There it go.
417 at gmail.com. I know sometimes this brain just be going. But no, if you can send an email with your information, we can send you back a link that you can send everything out to us. Obviously, we get to you, we bring you on. But just remember, we ain't bringing on just anybody. We're bringing on future. And I keep saying this, future stars. We're bringing on future. And that just means community as well. We got people in the community doing great things. And we really want you guys to show up, show out, talk about what you do. And at the end of the day, hey, this is the Lock and Loaded Show.
It's your girl, Jace Janae.
You already know my better half. Hey, we had Grant Jones. I'm about to say Grace Jones. We had Grant Jones in the house, and y'all, we'll talk to you. Peace.
Tell me your dreams, the secrets you hide. I swear I'll always stick right by your side. No need to rush, let's take things slow. Dance and let our feelings grow. It's love, it's love, it's love, it's love. It's love, it's love, it's love, it's love. We both know it's in our blood. No. It's love, it's love. Is it trust? I can only tell the truth when the topic is us. No. Like a drug. Take me if you want a girl, but you might get stuck. Show me love. You and me, that's fake, baby. It isn't love, no. I got what you need. Just give me one night. It's love, it's love, it's love, it's love, it's love.